out and kind of take a lot of control, which is sort of like the meta development we've been seeing with this character. I know people like Deb have been pushing the meta a lot for Happy Chaos, and there's a few others out there, but the nice thing about Happy Chaos is that he really has the ability to switch between modes of he does have like good solid pressure strings. He can have some very plus like the steady aim shots. But if you just need to zone out, you just need to stay away, you definitely can make that work. And we'll see how things start up here. Alright, yeah, breaks that off immediately. And this is where the zoning is. Ooh, yeah, catches him around. Cancels the shot there, goes for the field, a little bit too early. Now you're in the corner. And the other hard part about this is that Happy Chaos' combos are so hard to burst off of. Pressure, 5K, not quite good. But honestly, just keeping him in the corner is exactly what you want as Nina. But then 60 again catches him. Yeah, that's actually one thing that you have to be doing with Fresh. He's very good at kind of baiting you into thinking that it's your time to counter hit, catching you with that 60. Going back to the again versus the painful pressure. Catching it with these blows. Drumming away. Not uncool. Okay, gets the first off. Got a lot of meter on Eno's side. You have to really be careful about that. Running out of focus as well. Coming in, catches him. And that will be Trash Player taking game 1. The pressure can really feel like too much when you just, you get put in the corner so quickly every round. I like that. That's one of actually the harder moves for steady aim to keep up with, even with hurt. It can be really hard to try to get all the way, to get the full lock on when she's going from straight three. Ooh, I like that. Good burst. Not quite. Has the gun out. Can't block up the super. Very hard to put them away. Ooh, catches him with the advancing throw. I like that little move. Here with that hard damage for it. Yeah, there it is. Like I was saying, the super. The command grab super. The game just thinking, I'm just coming back. I'll just wait for the storm to pass. Has the meter to make it pay. I like the roll. Gets around the center. The 2-8. Nice out of the air. Should be dead on this. Right. Holds the last shot though. Gets him in the end. That's going to be 1-1. This is, of course, a best of 5. There's still a little bit of ways to go. Tresh and Thunder Cosm keeping it even, keeping it honest. First immediately. No more resources. Yeah, this is the pressure. This is what this is the scary part of your Eno. You're getting around and so shots. Now you're in. Now what can you do? Empty jump again. Off to the corner break thing. Like the roll in, wait for the option. I love that grab. Doesn't quite RC out of it. The OTG doesn't kill, but comes in. Kick the mics in. You'll be able to clean that up. Don't worry. Great job of keeping the mixes up right here. Might be looking at this. Get in one last I like the micro dash. Why can it connect? But the RNC slow him down, just come in with that 5K. Be able to knock it out. All right, 2-1. Trash player going up a little bit here.
Let's rock.
Taking the first lead. Starting with the pressure. Side swap. Pressure on. I think how to get him zoned out. We're running out of focus. No, one out in the corner again. That pressure is great. That pressure is so big. You're really relying on when happy payoff is going to get shot. It doesn't matter. It's pressure. He's ready. He's shooting his own shot. Sliding on in. Playing Apex Legends though. Sliding in. Position lows. Pressure's on once again. Block so far. Still comes on all the way in. Great grab there. Last hit ought to put in first on the table, but yeah, I was gonna say any hit ought to just send that one home. That's gonna be Trash Player taking it 3-1. Gonna send Thunderclaws up over to losers. Great stuff, great stuff. I like the pressure. I like what we were seeing. But you know what? Once Eno gets in, once Eno just starts beating, Eno's gonna be all the way in. So y'all just have to deal with that one. That's the pressure. That's how Eno works. That's how Eno gets down. Turn it up a little bit so you guys can hear the music and everything. Turn it up like pretty loud. All right, we're getting next match started up here. And these matches are for seeding for top 8, so important matches to be present for. We got Kiss Me Fool versus Reaper. So Mongoose, you were asking for the Rams earlier. This is your Ram. We got Ram versus May. Should be a fun one. This is actually a matchup where I feel like a lot of pressure from May is really hard to exhibit, as well as like her defensive aerial can be kind of hard to swing out with. You can't exactly go in on a Ramlet doll in neutral. You can't get close enough all the time to kind of use jump S and jump H to just cover a large area in front of you.
Ramlethal Valentine.
But I imagine that a lot of neutral taking place in the air is what we can expect. We'll kind of see though. I know slugging it out with neutral and Ram is just a quick way to find yourself in the corner, taking 80% casually off one Ram combo.
Let's rock.
Patch def, patch. Yeah, there it is. Alright. Burst that off immediately. It's not supposed to be a gimmick that you need to burst off and you can that first, but I like that. The battle of the 60s ends up going May's way. Overhead Dolphin. Check the gas. Corner slot. Again in the corner. Quite kill off this, but this is a I like the force. It's in close enough. He's trying to exhibit that pressure. Rekka, she can burst it off. Ooh, yeah. Empty jump, just comes in, just pokes out. Catch it, looking for that anti-air. Right over me. I like that. Good challenge. Actually, that was one of the things that Ram kind of gets the benefit of in this matchup is that Ram can challenge a lot without fear of managing in middle. Oh, the first bait was so good. That's one of the hardest things about bursting off May is that May is always kind of holding back, waiting for the dolphin. And if you catch May while we're on while May's charging, she just looks at you like, oh, let me eat that up real quick. Hold up, and that was just so much damage, and then you get the first hit on top of it. Oh, the robbers, oh, the gold. You might be dead off this. I think if the one catches, no. All right, you know what? We'll say it killed. We'll say it combo. Nobody needs to know. Nobody needs to know. That combo. As far as we know, that combo, that kill. May's broken. I get it. Nobody needs to know. We'll keep that one private. Imagine that should have been grabbed, but not first. Yeah, full combo. Hey, I seen this movie just a moment before. It was just different seats, different positions. Alright, yep. I'm surprised I didn't even know it was going to connect there. I get the follow-up. Kind of trapped in the corner, the child swinging an anchor at you. That's a lot of wall health. Reaper Mice are going to be taking that one.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Let's go, kids. Keep them honest. Keep them honest. Honestly, the pressure game can just be so terrifying, especially because Gobbling has very large. They're not exactly the fastest buttons in the world. So Reaper with Dolphin is like one of the fastest in the game. It's so hard to even think about contesting it. Oh, the trade. All right, it wasn't a perfect. We take the trade.
Duel 2.
Take that to the bank. Ooh, not the right sword that I think he wants to throw. Pressure, good tick throw. Gotta keep the boss in the corner. And that's the catch. Off the overhead dolphin. Making extra button out there. Just to tap him. Just to tap him. They don't have to stomach turn yet. But blocks the burst anyway. Yeah. Whiffs the grab, kind of was waiting for the next option to throw out the burst, waiting for the commitment. But that will be the 3-0 going over to Reaper Meister. And that will be us moving on. I believe next we have Crow versus Botan, who just showed up to the venue. GG's, shake my hand, shake my hand. Yeah, we got Botan versus Crow coming up next, so should be fun. I believe, if I am not mistaken, we got a Leo coming up. We actually have, I got a bracket on my phone. That's how I'm doing it. Yeah. So Reaper taking that one pretty clean. What? We got a TL here.
Oreo sandwich is fucking good.
Yeah, it's the power of the Oreo Sando. How do you get around it? Yeah, I know that guy. For this one, just anywhere on the PC. There's some in the back and there's some in the front. Can you turn it up a little bit for them? Like, you're gonna have to go around. Because I don't know how to turn it up from that side. Yeah, I did the exact same thing when I walked over there. You need a mask. Yes, this tournament is mask open. First time chat. Oh, SBO. Let me get you bracket. That is not the right bracket. That is a separate bracket. I apologize. Let me get you. Let me get you bracket, my man. I apologize. I believe. Let me get you that SBO. Thank you very much for the follow, by the way, SBO. Pleasure to have you. G Mizzle as well. Appreciate the follow, guys. People showing up. People are here. People are here for the content. Yeah, I apologize. That is a Valorant. That was a Valorant tourney that I cast like a while ago. It is. Oh, that's right. Artio's a Leo, so I'm not saying that Mateo's got his favorite picked already, but
I had no.
Mankind knew that they cannot change.
So this just happened. Oh man. All Alright, we got Leo versus Randall. I like that Leo color. Let me tell you something. The blue and orange, it's like a nice because it's not like a light blue that you get. we need to set buttons. Yeah. Always set your buttons. Always set your buttons.
Who dares to enter Leo Ramlethal Valentine?
Oh. Oh, okay. We got the button check is over.
Yeah.
We got the match going. We got tourney matches to watch.
Mankind knew that
My man SBO wants to know our brackets. SBO, do you know people here? Are you here for? You got people you're rooting for? See, because sometimes they're just people who love the game. They're just like, I'm just here for tournament. I just want to know what's going on. Oh yeah.
You're gonna be like,
Hey, but if Reaper shows up at Evo, all I'm doing is just calling him bitch mate all day. That's what we do. I like the double jump. Ooh, okay, the mid-air flash, love it. Yo, that's what this game needs. We need a super dash. I want a fighter super dash. Yeah, that's a full combo. That's a lot of damage. This is a real big one right here. Dead off that, yes sir. There it is. That took 3 extra hits than I expected, but.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Oh my god, I like that. Remember, they buffed this character. This is by design. Oh, I like that. That might be an attempt at a first base out of Botan, but doesn't quite get the block up in time. Hey, you know what? Dub's a dub. We take the 1-0. We take that 1-0, we put it in the bank, and we keep going.
Mankind knew that they cannot.
Alright, going into game 2 here. Once again, Botan versus Crow. Oh my god. No, yeah, that's hard guy. You know what is actually something that's interesting about Strive, and I guess coming from like Street Fighter and stuff, it didn't occur to me, but you don't actually get like a bigger bonus for like getting the first hit of the round. It's not like a thing in yeah, that's right. Like, oh yeah, you know, get the bonus going, carry the corner.
Duel 2.
Yeah, especially like getting random hits like as it's right in the air at you, like you definitely can be taking a lot of damage for what feels like. Yeah, just giving a little bit of space. All right. I'm not ready yet. Time out. Catches with me low as well. Alright, perfect. 2-0 over here for Botan. Skating through. Sometimes you get put in the schmixer. Sometimes, you know, that's what Leo's here to do.
Let's rock.
I like it. Gotta keep him on. Overhead. Hold him first. A little bit. As well. Oh, it's so over. Go on, Kevin. Oh yeah. You get corner pressure as Ram, but gotta earn that pressure. Gotta earn your way to the corner. You can't just have it. This character's top 3 for a reason, but like, let me tell you something. Okay, I like this counter. Oh. Alright, you know what? We'll call it. We'll call it good. Oh yeah, catches with the low. Has so much meter too at that point. It's just. Yeah, that's the 3-0. Okay, so we got our seeding for top 8 of bracket. We'll be starting bracket matches underway here shortly, I believe. Oh, not yet. Who else do we have? Oh, that's right. We got one more match before. We got one losers match before top 8. Okay. Okay, so we got 2 more matches before top 8. When are we running muck tournaments? Yo. I'd be down to run muck like speed runs. That'd be some shit. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, D4C versus G Mizzle. Yeah, you guys are going up. All right, so we got D4C and G Mizzle. We saw G Mizzle a little bit earlier. The Milia. We saw some work. Now we got a little bit more. Don't forget to check your buttons, everyone. I believe this is Milia versus Zato, which is.
I'm loving the character diversity tonight.
I know. I was gonna say. Actually, like, we don't have any duplicates. Everyone came in playing a different character, so it's kind of fun that we get to have, everyone gets to have some representation. If we can get Spuds down here, we'll have a Gold Lewis as well, but Lord knows that's a challenge itself. And of course, we got the button check. So thank you again, everyone, for tuning in. Appreciate y'all showing up to the chat room. For those of you interested, there will be more Strive content tomorrow. I will be streaming more Strive. I'm going to do some VOD review of the matches and everything. And that will be at my home setup, so acoustics will be a little bit better. And we enjoy the stream vibes here. It's cozy here at Localhost, and it's a good venue. So if you guys are if you guys are in Socal Fullerton, like if you guys are near the 562-714 areas, let me tell you something.
That includes Riverside kids too. I know you're out there.
Yeah, we're coming for the Riverside kids. We know you. We know you got Strive players out there. Zato versus Milia. Now this is actually a really hard, this can be a really hard matchup to peg, because Zato's like, part of like what Zato does is that you're so used to the flow, you're so used to kind of being able to fly around, but yeah, we got buttons. But Zatos are very like, they like their ability to fly around. They kind of like their ability to use the hover and use that as pressure. But if you have good anti-airs as Milia, as well as Milia's Wake Up Super being a good anti-air. Yeah, 100%.
Like the challenges that come up in home.
Man. Duel 1.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see how players are going to play out neutral. I was playing G Mizzle on stream earlier. We were running it. Oh, he's got the mixes on point. And it starts right here. All right, there you go. Burst comes up. Oh, that is. You need to burst that instantly. 2 8 on Zonzo, especially off the close. That will be a lot of damage. You have to be very careful about that. All right, coming in now. No burst on the table. We got only honest gameplay from here on out. All right, keep it low. This as well. Will we go for the wall break? Yeah, wall break. Oh yeah, well, Milia is the blender. Let me tell you, you get put in the mixer. Oh, 100%. You throw some fruit in, you throw some yogurt in there. Oh yeah. No, that's 100%. The hair comes right through, just pineapples everywhere. Oh, there it is. Speaking of ninjas sneaking away with that first round, I like that. Here comes the Zonzo pressure. Yeah, and 60%. Oh, that was such a good catch. Yeah, now you just gotta keep the block down. And he's running out though. Full combo off this? No, not quite. Alright. You know, at this point, if you're thinking, oh man, I just gotta try to get the first one, right? Like, you ain't always gotta win it, you just gotta get the first if you can't. Oh, the dust as well! Oh, he does, that he does. Got one extra mix opportunity for RC to get away. Oh! They both bursted! Oh, nobody knows what's going on! Nobody has any idea. We have all the meter, everything you got, just throw it all away. We don't need it for this last round. we got plenty of meter to burn, and we gonna burn it. Let me tell you something. Yeah, oh yeah. And that was something that got rough on this patch. Yep. That was it. I want to say that was a reaction out of Zonzo. That was a great reaction. Sees the RC, immediately just goes for the grab. Realizes the lust shaker, or not the lust shaker, the bad move's not gonna hit. Yeah, that is 1-0, I think. Wasn't it the first one? I know, the exchanges are just going so long right now. Now no Eddie you gotta get in. Bursting Delia can be so scary too. She has so many good burst safe combo routes. I like that. Oh, runs right into the opposed. That's what a lot of Scribe is about when you really get down to it. It is a lot of, can you hold your ground? Can you like stay calm and keep composure under all this pressure? Especially looking at Zonzo's pressure right now. Oh, that's the game. That's the game, baby. Look at the Scribe, baby. You die in this game. You're gonna die fast. Yeah, sometimes he can grab you and you're just like, all right, bet. That's how it is. White tail off the grab. Oh yeah. First on the table. He's got like one person trying to grab Nick. Oh, that's not what you want. Yeah, that's not what you want. I don't think the hair card had to have been a miss input there. It's not exactly the meaty tool you're looking for in Amelia, but that's kind of a hard situation to win out of anyway. But still opportunity, Great catch, yeah, where's that opportunity? That could have been a ton of damage. Goes right through, says, hey, get out of the ground. Where are you at? Trying to hide from the light. Oh, the dust as well. So good. Yeah, alright, good damage. Yeah, good sting. Oh yeah. She gets to take whatever path you want, like high, low, which side you want. She got the Chipotle of orders right now. Let me tell you something. Chipotle mix. There's plenty, but there are plenty of meat though. Let me tell you, they don't skimp out. They ain't charging you extra for the extra asada that you put in your burrito. Let me tell you. Yeah. Let me tell you something. If you want me to eat your Chipotle burritos on stream during matches, I will. I am shameless. Yeah, that's oh yeah, if Zonzo catches off the base, that is bad. One more solid knockdown and Nico can absolutely start taking it. Oh, there it is. The mix starts now. Good block on the low. Comes in. Oh, the grab. Good reaction. Yeah, oh, 100%. Yellow RC gets blocked out there. Zato gonna be taking that one. Respectable showing on both sides, honestly. Is one of those matches where, like, if Amelia just, you guess wrong a few times, next thing you know, you're looking at the round end screen. You're waiting for the next match to start. was G Mizzle versus D4C. 3-0. D4C. Kevin, is this no water? Thank you. Thank you. Next. All right, we got Outland Crow versus Magnus coming up next. This is gonna be our losers match. Yeah.
I have no idea what that means.
Not just any pair of shoes, each other's pair of shoes. Now, tell me what it comes down to an Oblima versus Reptar Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. Hey, we will run tournaments for that. I was gonna say, you've been wanting to run nabs. We were literally talking about that in the car on the way here. We can run nabs. Oh, we can get nabs going. We can get some nabs action in here for you. Yeah. Yeah, you will just die. Like you'll get like a stray hit. You'll get a backer and you're just like, oh man, life's hard, man. What do you do? Try one of the ones in the back. In the back of the computer. We're just getting everything set up here. Don't worry, chat. Don't worry. We got more Strive on the way. Hey, if you show up without your controller, that's on you. Yeah. It is BYOC, but they do have like spares around here. They're playing for I don't think either of these people have Tim's on. Let me tell you something. Kevin's got like Skechers or something on over there. Kevin would have light up Skechers going on before he'd have Tim's. I am wearing Tim's, actually. Nuki, how you doing? Dolan. Suffering in 14 all day, and then it kicked me out. Look, the 14 servers decide when we're done, honestly. My summoner is item level 577. Now it was 567 this morning. The grind goes on, Al. The grind goes on. I should really start streaming FF14. I have to be a little careful about some some mods going on, but what? Hey, there we go. All right. We got it working.
Who dares to enter the mayhem?
Yeah, I need to disable them. But hey, Yoshi P can't come for me on my own stream.
Ramlethal Valentine.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a first to 3. And a pair of shoes. And these are our day oneers right here. So we got all skill levels coming for you.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting
Come
on themselves,
through, Al. Well, when do you go back
Duel
soon? But
1.
I mean, hey, if you're here next Tuesday, I don't know if you're gonna be down that much. you got one in ya. I've been doing park fights with this on the small monitor. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Park fights are fun because like playing on ladders can be kind of rough sometimes. Because like you only get 3 and then you have to be done. And people are some monsters on ladder. Let me tell you. Oh, set your button. Hold pause. Hold pause. You gotta hold it. There you go. Yeah. It's a hard game. What's the default? If you go to the bottom, there's a default. There's a default. There you go. No, his brain's not working.
Ramlethal Valentine. Man. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Alright. And don't expect a lot of combos. These are our day one. These are our day one. Yeah. I mean, we can look at that. Let me take it. I will say though, Jacko, let me tell you something about that button. Let me tell you something about how many times I get destroyed by that button.
Slap. Ramlethal wins.
It's an Xbox. Ram on the Xbox right now. Ram always, this color of Ram plays on Xbox. To show how I hold my fight stick on camera. It's okay, you don't need to, you just keep your hands low, nobody will be any the wiser. Gobbling.
Slap.
That's I'm gonna call amateur bracket Gobbling. Yeah, Gobbling bracket. It's okay, Al. You'll have a home here. I promise. It's actually kind of cool because we actually have a pretty decent like range of like skill levels. So like, I'm kind of hoping that like people are able to get the practice they're looking for here.
Let's rock. Volume a little quiet. Yeah, if I turn it up at all. Yeah. With Avengers Endgame being the top. That is exactly. Let me tell you something, Double OC. That is exactly what these two did, and they're playing. We're having a good time. I'll subjugate people to. Hey, Chip. We actually need a chip. We actually need a chip for this for our tournament to help round out. Yes. We got the Groblins on the stream. We got the Groblins on the stream. Let me tell you something. These are the swingers. That's gonna be an emote. He got his shoes. His shoes are his forever now. Mankind knew that they cannot change society.
He handed over his shoes right now.
On themselves, they blamed the beast.
No, it's 2-0, I think. Earn your shoes back.
Duel 1.
Take your shoes back, Matthews. Don't let him take them. Daniel's laugh is so dishes. Yeah, he is standing right behind you. Say hi to him. Everyone knows. Everyone recognizes you. Oh, this is looking like some shoes. This is looking like a new pair of shoes right now. Okay.
Slap.
Yeah, let me tell you that.
One life and one kill.
I hope you didn't park far. I hope you didn't park far. Let me tell you something. Because you're gonna dirty them socks on the way out. Okay. That almost looked like a legit combo. I was actually impressed. What's happening? Yeah. Say these socks are new. I'm trying to keep them clean. The worst is if you have the white socks and then everyone looks at walking and people are like, oh no. Well, we all gonna know what kind of socks he has on now, cause it's over. It's over. Hold up the shoes. Hold up your trophy. Hold up the shoes. Show stream. It's over. These are his now. He's earned them.
3-0 and a handshake. 3-0 in the team.
Yeah, 3-0 and untie his shoelaces. Okay. Oh, potato. Well, tap on. You saw a cowboy? You absolutely saw a cowboy. That is our TO right there. Okay, we'll adjust the volume here. Turn this down a bit. Turn me up a little bit. There you go. That should be good. That should be a little bit better, hopefully. Is that hopefully a little bit better? Sound. All right. All right, we're good. I think we're set up. Awesome. All right. All right, there we go. Now I got to go back over here. Wait. All right, there we go. There we go. So we got next match. We got next match coming up here. The return. We got D4C versus Trash Player. Which, like, my brain is just now processing that it was supposed to. I'm guessing it might be a play on Trash Player. I don't know. I kind of get it. I see the joke in there. It's not lost on me. I know. They're professionals right here. They're professionals. Yeah, Gobbling bracket's over. Now we're here to play. This is top 8, baby. We know what's going on. I don't even mind who wins. If Daniel wins this tournament, you know how long I have to listen to that, so I'm just rooting for anyone. All right. Starting off, we're gonna have Zonzo versus and this is gonna be similar to Zonzo versus Milia. You know, we saw that moments ago.
Duel 1.
Yeah, she a mixer. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that could have been death. All right, yeah, I like the bird. Ooh, that actually caught. I didn't know that actually catches Eno out of the air. Kiss me FGC or kiss me Foo. Appreciate having you. I swear this monitor made that look like FGC. Kiss me Foo. Appreciate having you. Thank you for the follow. All right, now the mix has got to begin. Oh, I like that. Yeah. Okay. That's the frame trap. That's that new. This is like watching ballet, except the dancers hit each other. It's like chess but fast. Yeah. And I like a lot of what we got going here. All right, catches him on the way down. But we did see the Zonzo drop the first round and able to come back with 3-0. So it's all about learning on the fly. You gotta practice, you know, and clie. Oh, there it is. Yeah, the mic kick. It's the wall break. Got positive. Got meter to burn. Now we just gotta try to get in. All right, let it get a little damage in here. Oh, there it is again. Yeah, so that right there, the perfect as well. But that's the frame trap that Eno has is off of the, I think it's jump K jump dust. You can get a mean frame trap in there, and it can be so hard to challenge. Yeah, counter hit again. Burst already off the table. Opposed not quite gonna whip. Ooh. Yeah, that was actually just from the way that Eno kind of comes in. I know. He's riding it. He's riding it. It's kind of like how Eno flies in. Look at that. She's kind of like riding the wave. Oh, it's on the other side of it. Actually, it was a trade, which was interesting. I didn't realize the opposed was reaching behind there. Like, oh, that could have been dangerous. All right, pressure starting over here. Eddie meter going a little bit low. All right, dives on in. Not quite able to find the way in off that Thresh player. Still trying to get close up. I like that RC back. Gets caught anyway. Gets the counter hit. Shouldn't be dead off this, but the pressure going in. Has super to get back. No, after the RC. Just getting the pressure in. Ooh, snaps him. That's the magic dragon right there. Snap, coming at you. And it can be hard, you know. You gotta fight through so much. Oh, Eddie's off the table right now. Trying to come in. All right, gets the clean hit. Good block so far. Just keeping the blocks low. Ooh, I like that empty jump. Gets grabbed for it. Goes into the wall break here. No, doesn't. Yeah, might have been hoping to hold the wall there. Which is an option. You can't hold on to corner pressure, especially as Zonzo. But it's, yeah. Fortunately for Thresh player, he's ready for it, holds in the way, able to pop off that. I like the shimmy, the little dash dance, the Eddie dash dance. We all know Eddie's a melee player. Ooh, I like that. Comes right over it. Guard crush, gets the pressure going. Empty grab. Goes into the low, not quite gonna connect. Okay, ooh, gets him back down to the ground, but can't keep the pressure going. Oh, you're gonna have to block here. You're gonna have to block. No, catches him with the low. No, the dust catches him. That's gonna be 1-1. Thresh player and D4C.
Duel 1.
The fights continue. Okay, I like the pressure so far. Good burst, yeah. Just get out of the corner. Don't want to have to deal with that no more. And, ooh, I like the back off. Calls out his timing as well. Good jab. Oh yeah, and that is it can be so hard to do because Zonzo has really good jabs. It's like 5P and 2P, but respectively are both very good options for just trying to get in or just trying to challenge as Zonzo. For the one cheer, the one bit. Hey, you know what? Look, we had a lot of holiday spirit earlier, all right? There's only so much cheer to go around. Ooh, almost dead off the combo. Yeah, needs a lot of. Ooh! I thought he was gonna go for the grab there. It was so risky. I think it was. Yeah, it was not having Eddie there that made the difference. Ends up finding the round, a nail, a biter. Now got to try to close it out here. Will have burst before this round is over, but how much damage can you get on the table before that's going? Ooh, jumps out, gets out of the pressure. All right. Eddie clapping the hands. Yeah. And plus, it's not always even about like the damage that you're bursting off. It's how much pressure is just coming out of like. Oh yeah. And if there isn't one, he will carry you there. He will Eddie will put you on his back, and he will happily escort you to the nearest corner. Thresh player taking that one, taking the lead here, 2-1. This is a match right here. This is a match.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
All right. Oh, goes in here. All right. I like. I like what Trish is going. Already in the corner. Oh, good burst. That's going to give you a ton of meter. Immediately spins it. Says, don't get the opportunity to burst. Just cashes in on that damage. Burst still on the table. Ooh, but not quite. Yeah, doesn't opt for the burst. And at that range, there's nothing left to burst. Eno able to take that round. Lost a burst for it, but there is D4Cs in return. So, nice combo here. Pressure coming in. I like the empty jump grab. Good blocks. Oh, catches him with the, yeah, so many overheads in a row. The perfect coming out of Trash Player 3-1. As he's going to be able to secure that one. Moving on. D4C will have more chances, of course, in loser's bracket, but not a bad showing. Not a bad showing. Once Eno gets cooking, Eno gets cooking. So you gotta be a little bit careful of that sometimes. All right, up next we got Reaper Meister versus Botan. Gonna be coming up here shortly for you guys. Reaper Meister, of course, the May. We got a Leo as well coming up, so look forward to that.
What's that?
It should pop up as a notification. Oh, cheering for Reaper over here. And the Reaper. Oh, the Reaper simp to rival Mateo. I don't know, but the bits be a coming. Don't forget y'all buttons. Can't forget y'all buttons. Y'all gotta remember that.
If Reaper wins this, I'll buy him dinner, right?
You 100. Not only must you, Al, it's an obligation, Nuke. Let me tell you something. You going against Reaper Meister is just like, it's a law of nature.
Leo Whiteflag.
Yeah, we're doing a button check. We got match starting up here soon. Don't worry, everyone. For everyone in chat, of course, thank you for showing up. Thank you for tuning in.
Mankind.
I know I've been saying this a lot, but I always just got to throw it out there. If you are in the Socal area, would love to. Hey, you know what? It's stream matches. They got to worry about playing. They ain't worrying about where they are. You know, framing in and everything. Oh, you know what, Botan? Look at that. Look at that. Ready for the stream, conscious of the production quality. You love to see it. It's all about the production. Oh yeah, we got Reaper, we got Botan versus, and you know, I'm gonna keep saying it, and I'm gonna keep thinking about HoloLive when I say it, but you know what? Are you 18 and plus? That's an important contribution. Let me tell you something. No, it is not. No, it is not. You just need to have a mask, honestly. Daniel's the little girl with the anchor. And Daniel might be the one who's about to catch this work. If Botan has anything to say about that, oh, it's Justin. 100% it's Justin. Ooh, yeah, great catch on the up dolphin there. Already in the corner. This is where playing against Mig gets very scary. The nice thing is that Leo does have flash kick, and having a DP against a lot of mace pressure can be. Ooh, I like that grab. All right, now the blender starts. Overhead, gets a good amount of damage. Not quite get the guard crush there though. Opt for the burst. Okay. One solid knockdown though is all you really need is Leo. It's just about fighting your way in. Dolphin can be so fast. Ooh. Yeah, good call out on the run up there. Not gonna let him run in for free. Yeah. Oh yeah. And you know you have to be able to hold these tools because once you spend them, they're gone. So.
One
Photon waiting his turn patiently. Yeah, a lot of the people here have actually been using a lot of wide RCs as like defensive tools, but just getting to the corner is so important as May that, you know, if you need to spend a little extra meter to get to the corner, you don't need that meter for combos. Let me tell you something, May can TOD you without bar. Like, she'll build the bar mid-combo, drop the super on you, take you to SeaWorld real quick, but I'm liking what we're seeing so far. Reaper Meister taking the first game here. Yeah, the fuzzy off that block. Ooh, good. Okay, good burst. Just get out of the corner. I like that. That is actually something that can also be very important to this matchup, is getting the projectiles on a flash kick. Knock him down. All right, burst it off. It's really just kind of bursting for the space to reset to neutral at that point. Yeah. Okay, good RC off that. All right. Knockdown. Gonna have to block here. Ooh, okay, I like the check with the jump K. Oh, now it's the side switch. Comes in with the low. Okay, what else we got? Oh, just jabbing him. Oh, the flash kick. One more mix on him do it. Comes in. Ooh, doesn't quite get it. Punishes the counter hit. He should be dead off this. No, doesn't quite get the side swap. Oh, almost. That was the last hit we needed. That was a nail biter though. Super Meister able to secure the round. Starting off with that dolphin, that fast dolphin. All right, well, we got more match coming at you. Ooh, all right, put him in the corner. Put him in the mixer. Oh, RCs. Yeah, I don't think we quite knew. Free Kaim. Hey, I'm sorry, Kaim. Sometimes you get shot. So sometimes they come for you. All right, 1-to-1 apiece. Answering back. Photon's looking for to get on the board here. All right, good punish. Some of May's buttons. If you whip some of May's buttons, you're gonna be sitting there thinking about it for a good minute. So got time. But that one right there, that's a fast one. That's like one of the fastest moves in the game. Sometimes there's just a dolphin in your face. You can't do nothing about it. You just gotta accept it. All right, okay. I'm liking what we got so far. Yeah, good damage off so far. Mr. Dolphin's gonna be an original DLC character all his own in Season 2. He better be. Oh, okay. The mix is starting. RC. It's a long time of. Oh, that might be it. Should be able to get the dust combo off of it. Doesn't quite. Okay, but we have one more mix opportunity. Comes in with the low. Yellow RC. I like it. Yellow RC's back in return. It's just a battle of the yellow RCs. Oh, but it jabs him! Oh my gosh! All of the meter spent, no resources get left on the table. We will finish this like men. Let me tell you something. Oh, I like the flash kick. Sees charging right there. That is one of the downsides of May's meaty. Is that, yeah, if May delays the meaty too long, tries to get too much of the block stun off that. Really easy for characters with DPs to just have that answer. Oh, and this might. Oh, I was gonna say that was close to killing, but not quite. Coming off the grab is just not quite there. Has positive bonus though. Projectile, just kind of throw him out. You know, you only need one extra hit. Just gotta wait. Yeah, one little exchange. Oh, this might be dead. That's a lot of wall health. Yeah, that's May for you. May, when one strong hit in the corner like that, you'll definitely be. Why did we have? I'm sorry. Where did this come from? Yeah, that was all right. You know what? I'm not gonna complain about it. Okay, so yeah, honestly, show y'all TOs some love. All right, decent damage so far. Burst is on the table, but you really only have about 1 or 2 hits. Good cross up. Covering the cross up with the projectile is such a good way to make that a little bit more ambiguous. You don't want to risk it just throwing out grab, which is usually most characters' answers. Comes in with the low. Ooh, the last hit doesn't quite connect. Oh, you're playing very careful game. Oh yeah, good RC into the air grab. So much meter there is so hard to deal with.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society.
Yeah, and this is gonna be a rough one. So 2-1, Reaper with the lead, but still could be anyone's game. We've seen some solid mixes coming out of Leo so far. It's just right now, it's just once May gets going. Oh, that's not the flash kick you want. Yeah, burst it off. That is actually not a terrible flash kick as well. It's because you can throw that one out and you can just say, well, you know what? If it cost me my burst, it cost me my burst, you know? Red RC continuing to pressure. Okay, I like that. Gets the answer. Doesn't kind of, you know, you never want that to be a trade, but you take what you can get when it comes to getting out of the corner against May. Coming in. Oh, okay, I like that side switch. Oh, the tap, the toe tap. Got happy feet going on over here. It's so rude. It's just the poking him, just kind of jip jabbing him with your feetsies. Oh, goes. Oh, the salt. Oh yeah. But to be fair, a lot of these characters kind of wish they were still playing Xrd. Let's be real here. Leo's kind of enjoying himself, but oh, I like that great counter on the Dolphin. Oh, catches him, chasing him all the way down. Says, no, you stay in this corner. The like helicopter dive kick. It's so cool. Yeah. And it's good for a lot of Leo's combos. Oh yeah. That was the Kai special. It's just I'm gonna run all the way up and I'm gonna grab. Ooh, okay. Ooh, yeah. All right, gets the round. Reaper opts to hold out the burst, so burst advantage for now. I think Leo should get a burst by the end of this, but how much damage do you take in the meantime? Can you wait that long? Oh, the burst comes so late, and that's a huge amount of damage. Yeah, that's gonna be, oh my gosh! No, it's not dead. It's close to it though. The whale comes through, only about like 10% left. All right, good projectile, just get some pressure going. Yeah, that's the grab. Oh, can't quite RC off of it. Goes for the throw tech. Doesn't quite end up working out. Reaper Meister going to be moving on with the 3-1. A good showing. A good showing. Good showing from both sides. I like a lot of what what we were seeing out of Botan. Daniel's cold. Daniel's not cold. Let me tell you something. Daniel's about as cold-blooded. Daniel's about as cold-blooded as the dolphin he rides on. Let me tell you something. That's the point. What do we got? Okay. Let's do Thundercosm G-Missile, and we'll have Crowl and Kiss Me Fu play off stream.
Oh.
Because Thundercosm G-Missile is going to be a better game for stream. You guys are going to play, but just play on a different setup. We're going to have Thundercosm and G-Missile on. I want to bring y'all the hard-hitting action. I want to bring y'all the real ones. Where'd my water go? Hello? Thank you. If you didn't tell me where that was, it was gone forever. I was just going to have to accept that. All right, but don't worry, we got more matches coming up here shortly.
Who dares to enter the mayhem?
Good luck, guys.
Yeah.
Alright, so you want some McDonald's dollar menu stuff, right?
Yeah. I hope you know there ain't no money in this tournament. Let me tell you something. For this week we ain't got money going on.
Who dares to enter the mayhem?
We got people losing shoes over here, betting on dinners already.
Yeah. When y'all ain't got money on the line, you just start betting shoes. You start betting articles of clothing. I'm gonna be leaving without my jacket. I don't even know who took it at this point. Sometimes you just gotta accept it. Sometimes that's just what life is about.
Anyway, we're going on.
Strip stripe. That's what we need. That's We gotta stream that on a different website though. Let me tell you something. DM me after. We'll talk. We'll talk. Yeah. I know Mac Daddy's looking for strip strive with Daniel. Let me tell you something. No, we fight, we scrapping. Oh, he got gun. He's strapped with it, and he gonna use it. Yeah, and a lot of actually this matchup presents itself in the same way as like Milia wants to get in, and Happy Chaos wants to do anything but let you in. A lot of this is actually another one of the matchups where we were talking about that with Ino earlier, where like Ino has to be careful on her dash speed, because if she's dashing around too much and she's in the air, she can easily kind of get caught by steady aim shots. Milia kind of has the same thing where she can't play a lot of her neutral in the air as much. She has decent grounded tools to try to get in, but it's a character that forces neutral to be played very differently on Milia's side. With the yellow RC that don't want to deal with that pressure. Yellow RC back, alright, good cross up, gets the grabs. What's it gonna be? Ooh. Alright, pushes him into the corner though, so opportunity. Team Mizzle trying to cook here, comes down with it off the challenge. First is on the table. We'll get actually the yellow versus 12, the full meter goes for that full focus. Quite land the shot there and gets punished for it. G Mizzle gonna be taking that 1-0. Start that one. A clean first round. All right, let's see some stuff. Let's get some cooking going. Norway, how you doing? Appreciate it. Ooh, all right, I like what we got going here. Coming in again. And this is actually something that I've seen G Mizzle do a lot, and one of the things you have to be careful of is G Mizzle is really good at the, he'll bait you into thinking that like, oh, the exchange is over, he's dashing out, and he'll immediately come back in exactly like that. Good RC to give you time for the 6P there. Challenges that out, finding his way in once again. G Mizzle now on the mix. Oh, RC, yeah, that'll make that combo. You get the slowdown. You only need that extra hit, so opting to just spin the meter there. Oh yeah, we have already had a couple like, you know, that last hit matters. You can't leave damage on the table in this game. Rolling in. Okay. Makes this, yeah, just spinning the meter, but getting the opening, so slowly but surely kind of just chipping away at Happy Chaos here. Side switch, doesn't quite get the combo there. Alright, I like the grab. Another mix. Oh, I don't think Burst is what he was going for there, but doesn't look like it will matter. He will be able to clean that one up. G Mizzle taking this one 2-0. Yeah, and it can be so hard. That is the one thing that Happy Chaos can struggle with a lot. Yeah, it's gonna. Well, we'll see if we're going all the way. Oh, I like that. Rolls in for the grab. See, the hard part about this. Oh yeah, he got two of them. He got two of them. He will be blasted. And one of the hard parts that can present itself in this matchup is that, like, sometimes Happy Chaos, he don't want to deal with you anymore. He just wants to shoot you from afar. He wants to keep you where you are. And oh yeah, and right now, I mean, you see Happy Chaos just kind of going through it. You know, the mix-up game starts and it don't look like it wants to end anytime soon. Oh, I like that. Good 60 answers. The grab's gonna whip, and that'll be the round. Burst is going to be on the table here once again for Happy Chaos, but will he get the opportunity? Flies in, doesn't quite get that. Oh, catches him slipping. Air disc, put that one on DVD. But honestly, this looks looking like it's all about the G for G Mizzle. Getting knocked out here though. Oh, 6P once again. He might be able to kill off this one. Not quite. He's one hit off. Oh yeah. And that is, you know, Happy Chaos doesn't do the most amount of chip damage. They did have to adjust his chip on the steady aim, which understandably so, because he has, in some of these matches, he has a lot of opportunity. He has a lot of opportunity to get like a lot of chip damage if it wasn't as adjusted as it is, but it still does that a little bit. Still does that tiny little bit, so gotta be a little careful of that. Oh my gosh, the bad one. The mix in this corner is going all of the way. Fully charged dust. Yeah, this might be tournament life. Oh, catches it, runs up for the close as G Mizzle gonna be taking that one away. 3-0 over to my man's G Mizzle. Respectable showing, honestly, from Sundercosm. I liked a lot of the stuff. It's just, it can be so hard to kind of earn your space as Happy Chaos, especially when Millie's just flying around all up in your airspace. You can't check as hard with 5K as you would in other matchups. We saw a couple good 6Ps in there, but not enough to just really seal the deal, so. All right, so we are going to have up next winners finals. We got Tresh Player and Reaper Meister coming up to bat. So it's going to be Eno versus May. We were watching a little bit of them play earlier, and it was decently even. So we'll see how the rest of this match ends up playing out. That's a different website. We don't do that on Twitch.
Like I said, Linktree.
Yeah, any and all bits are actually going to the Hot Tub Strive stream. Yeah, we gotta get there first.
Keo will be personally cosplaying as Milia.
I mean, the people really want shirtless Potemkin. Let's be real here. Oh. Alright, we got next match starting up here shortly. This is, of course, going to be winners finals, best of 5 here at Owen Tuesdays. Once again, a pleasure to have you all here. Appreciate everyone showing up for the stream for some Strive action. Weeklies on Tuesdays. If people want an online version, I would be down to start running stuff online as well. We're hopefully going to have other iterations of Owen Tuesdays as well. Possibly some Tekken action going on, things of that nature. So be sure to keep an eye out for some of that.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
There we go. Oh, and the round start. Already a strong counter hit. Doesn't need to burst off right away, though, so able to hold on to that tool. 60 as well. Going in. Okay. Oh, don't let him go. Don't let him go. Say, oh, you wanted to counter hit? Dolphin's here for you. The Dolphin's coming in. Well, that is a beautiful amount of 1-bit. Oh, I like, okay. Yeah, that. No, and that's just hard. That's just hard. Sometimes you can't take your turn against May. May just kind of pokes you out. Dolphin's so fast. You can sneak under that. I mean, but the other stage is laggy, so. Oh, I like. Oh, yeah, stands up but ends up getting the counter hit anyway. One more mix opportunity. Yeah, oh, there it is. All right, there's the round. Woo, we got some good stuff going. 1-1 apiece. Oh, the 6P right at the start. I like that. Checks the Dolphin startup. Just as well gets a little bit of damage. Trying to fight the way out here. Oh, empty jump into the low. Gonna go for the super as well. Yeah, honestly, the super, more important is just getting that hard knockdown, trying to get that pressure continuing. Projectile not quite gonna catch. Burst is on the table, but where will it come? Where will it come? Nobody knows. Tries to backdash. Yeah. That can be a hard super to punish. You need to punish it on the way up. You can't let that go off, but the guard crush that comes after is just ready to as the Ives always say, break his guard. Burst immediately off that. trying to fight the way out of the corner. Ended up kind of side switching, just flying right over May's head there. Catches with the low K as well. Stroke, all right, burst, yeah, just retain corner pressure. Oh, I like that. Once again, that's the pressure that we've been talking about before, is where Eno can absolutely kind of get the pressure out and then get up in time for 6B. Yeah, you can't wake up super into Walrus like that. Once you see the beach ball come out, you kind of have to respect it. Yeah, this should be dead. Oh no, not quite. No RC. Wake up super again. All right, but get yourself some space. Oh. Yeah, the note not quite gonna connect there. Kind of drops it a little bit too high in the air. Call that a sour note. Goes right under it with the dolphin. Oh my gosh, yeah, and this is where the match gets very scary. Comes down with the jump, does all the pressure is on. Command grab. Shouldn't have the most amount of damage off this, but yeah, I mean, well, you know, look at that. That's like 30%. We chillin'. I mean, the big issue now is just the positive bonus. Oh, the first just a little bit too far away. That's a tragedy. That was 1 to 1. I mean, it's still anyone's game. Oh, okay, I like that. Good round start. Getting in here. Oh, okay, on the 60s are just merciless. Burst that off. Losing ground a little bit, kind of backing himself into the corner, trying to fight his way out. Okay, just switch it up. Oh yeah, and the pressure that just comes after every hard knockdown just keeps compiling upon itself. Guard crush right there. Ooh, empty jump low once again. Breaks through the wall. Now we'll have positive bonus. So you can just see the amount of respect off that, and hit confirms immediately into super. Don't give him a chance. Don't let him think. Yeah, this is what you gotta do. I mean, the mid-set adaptations are what really kind of comes in strong here. Okay. All right, well, wall broken, but got a little bit of life left to play with. Oh no, yeah, lands on the other side, gets just the 5P. Oh yeah, it is so hard to start with an offensive option against May. Oh, okay, answers with one. Yeah, trades on that, but the heavy dolphin as well just makes that trade go his way. He might be able to kill off this. No! Drops the combo. 4 meter on Eno's side. Oh. Yeah, 2-1 Reaper. Keeping it close, keeping it honest. Well, we'll see how Reaper does here. Oh, snipes the dolphin right out of the air. Gets rid of burst. Gonna cost him. Cost him burst, but you don't want to have to deal with the Eno pressure. The mixer coming in here. Oh, I like that. So many overheads back to back to back. Don't let him escape. Hits him with the jump dust there. Oh yeah, there's the punish. That's what you need. You can't let Eno get away with those raw supers. The guard crush, the pressure that comes afterwards is just too much. Slide in. Oh, I like that. Yeah, jumping out here. Yeah, that was, I mean, one of the things we're noticing is that like Daniel or May challenging a lot out of jumping over stroke and trying to come down with an aerial, but if it's a light stroke retreat, Eno recovers really fast and has time to get that 6P out, so gotta be careful about that. Ooh, snipes him on the way back down, gets the counter hit as well. This might be a lot of damage. No super though? Yeah. Could have killed if he had the bar for it, but probably gonna be able to get the super off. And look at how much respect Tresh Player is giving him. The slow walks back and forth. He's trying to just give him space to throw out the dolphin, give him time to react, but Reaper not quite biting right away. Pressure going, yeah, burst it off. Don't want to have to deal with it. Don't want to go through the mixer, but now you're running out of defensive options left. Ooh, I like that burst. Gets 4 meter off of it. What can we do with it? Slides in, gets okay, full combo. Oh, that was so unfortunate. I think he wanted the white RC, but the blue RC ends up coming out, gets caught with the overhead. Now he's in the corner, pressure going on for Tresh. Yeah, jump dust. He's able to catch him off that. Oh, now we're just scrapping. Now we're just going in. Oh, okay. All right, pressure opportunity. Quite jump dust catches once again. Yellow RC catches him with the low. He's pushing him all the way to the corner. Projectile. Ooh, not quite. The 6-speed trace. It's still anyone's game. Oh my gosh! He catches him with the 2K in the end. Got one hit. You can't leave your damage on the table. You gotta finish your food. Look, we don't condone eating dolphins. Yeah, I think it is. We don't condone eating dolphins here on this stream, but if you let that blubbery bastard come after you, you're gonna feel the pain. So, the Totsuke mad. Dolphins. This is a different dolphin than before. They travel in schools, and he's ready.
He said he was a good dolphin.
Dolphins come back. They got the whole gang with them. Burst immediately. Just get that off the table. You'll have another burst even if this round doesn't go your way. But right now, Tresh player trying to make it go his way, trying to come in with all the lows. But yeah, let's see if he gets the opportunity. Oh, the projectile catches him in the air. That means you're in the pressure. You're in the mixer. RC catches him with the air. Yeah, kind of got caught up in his buttons there. Gonna cost him his burst. Yeah. Opportunity to burst. Gonna have to deal with this mix. Ooh, the grab ends up with him. Projectile will give him some pressure. Yellow RC's away. Oh my gosh, the backdash gets through the entire thing, but that's gonna bring it to our last round. This winner's finals, last round, baby. Let's see how this goes. It's 1-1. Reaper should have burst on the table during the set, but we'll see if he ends up needing it. Already to the corner. Finds his way out with Stroke the Great Tree. Decent damage off this. This is looking good for Reaper. Wall to wall. It catches him. It's the overhead. Oh my gosh, yeah, just gets caught up in the button checks. So many. Just kind of throwing him out, swinging for the fences. And Reaper is able to secure that one. That was a nail biter. That's your winners finals. We got more matches. There's losers bracket still coming up, so don't go anywhere. But that will leave Reaper sitting on the winner's side of the finals. Got more matches coming up here. D4C and Kiss Me Fu. Gonna be coming up here next up. Whoo, that one.
What a set.
That's the octane we want. That's some Guilty Gear Strive. Let's get that going. Welcome.
Looks like?
Welcome to Owen Tuesdays.
Oh my gosh, that was hype. That was some good stuff.
I told you this game's nuts.
Alright, that was a winner's match. That means that potentially Reaper Meister and Tresh can play again.
Yeah, we might be able to get more. We'll see if Tresh is able to make the losers run. Yeah. We got some more. We got some learners matches. We got learners matches coming up. This is the learners side of bracket. Yeah. Cosmic, dude. That's actually grand prize right there. If you win, you get a cosmic crisp apple.
It sounds like doping to me. I don't know.
It sounds like hope. I'm trying to cope with that match right now. That was some fire. That was.
Not only was that our first game 5 of the day, but also our first game 5 last stock match.
And you know what? That last exchange, everyone's been there, right? When you're in the tournament and you're in the hot seat and just like you're panicking. All you want to do is push buttons. All you want to do is just like please, I just need that one hit so I can start things going again. That's what it ends up happening. And
But there's still a lot of tournament left to go.
Nagori Yuki.
There's the rest of the bracket going on.
yeah.
This could be ending. Someone's
We
gonna
got-
beat Reaper Meister.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 more matches. up here for you guys. So don't go anywhere. We still got some Strive action ready to go. And now we got Zato. We got Zato versus Ramlethal. Coming in here, loser side. Now these two actually, I believe they came together. So it's always fun when you watch players that have played each other a lot and have kind of like been through it. Exact. Oh my gosh! Oh! I'm telling you, they're already in each other's heads. The double response burst blocks the burst, responds with burst. You know these players. You know this is one of those like exchanges when you've been playing your same practice partner for so long. You get so deep in the mix. You're on level like 17 at that point, right? You're so used to each other. You so know what each other wants to do. So you end up looking like this. No bursts on the table. They just slugging it. Oh yeah, no, that's one of the qualities. Okay, I like the yellow RC. Ooh, yeah, just retreats away. You don't got Eddie. Wait for Eddie to come back. Give yourself some space. Speaking of Eddie showing his face right here, jumps over it. Ooh, I like that. Snipe out Eddie. Now you got a little bit of time to work with. Right comes in. Corner pressure. This is where Ram gets scary. This is where the game happens for Ramblethal. Let me tell you though. I like that. Jumps right over it. First on the table again for Zato, so he can try to use that to retain corner pressure here, but it doesn't look like he wants to give him the opportunity. Pressure's on. Had full meter, but didn't want to quite go for it. Alright, gotta cancel it early. Can't take that one all the way through. Oh, stabs him right through the oppose. Says, oh, hold on. You got this wall up here. Allow me to not give a fuck. Oh my gosh. Alright, come on in. The rawest of bursts. I love this. They're trying to just get that meter so that you can get the combos going. Ooh, okay, doesn't quite get it. Yeah, catches him. That's the Zato right there. That 2P, that's the day one Zatos right there. Oh, y'all, I don't know if y'all can hear that. There's some smack going on over here. I told you they came together. These homies, there's trash talk that only you and your homies get towards each other. It's all love here in Owen Tuesdays though. Don't forget. But we're keeping things going. We're keeping the Zato pressure going. Ooh, RC. No, it's my turn now. Keeps the pressure going. Oh, doesn't quite get up there in time for the grab. Jabs him out for it. Can we carry all the way to the corner? Here comes Eddie. Look at him swinging his arms side to side. He's doing the Super Mario on him right now. Flips out of the corner. Now it's a corner swap. Jumps out of the ram pressure. The high sword not catching him. Oh, the explosion though keeps him in the corner for now. High sword that time, trying to lock him down out of the jumps. RC, that should do it. One more button. That's gonna be Ram taking that one up one round. We'll see. Yeah, you gotta go to your local. Support your local scene. Support your local scene, everyone. You know, if you're in the Socal area, we'd love to have you. Yeah. Oh, I like that. Oh, okay, burst. Yeah, burst. Yeah, Kyle's shoes. That's actually what's happening. That's grand prize. Yeah. Oh, that was a strong counter. He doesn't quite get the conversion off of it though. Yeah, just kind of you're just swinging. You're swinging for the fences at that point, but that's gonna be 1-to-1 apiece. Oh, do you hear that? We're going back to this character select screen. Do we have a swap coming in? Oh, we do. The soul dude guy coming out here. This is actually a matchup that changed a lot this patch with Ram getting the buffs that she did. Soul used to kind of be able to like swing a lot more in this matchup. It used to be a lot of time where you could kind of go toe to toe. You could swing at Ram in neutral, and if you got hit, it wasn't too bad now. But with Ram's ability to carry you all the way to the corner, oh my gosh, the hardest FAF here. Actually, spaces out the forest there. Now we'll see what Soul's able to do. Burst off. All right, yeah. Goes for the slam, just kind of pops out with the RC. Sometimes you get to throw that one out. The hardest DP. Oh, doesn't quite get the conversion. Oh my gosh, these grabs just not quite landing where we need them to. Oh my gosh, the run up DP, the raw. Sometimes it's an option. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Oh, Bandit Bringer not quite gonna connect on the block screen. Oh, the last hit of the Rekka. Yeah, so his last hit of Rekka. Oh, doesn't quite get any follow up off of it. So many stray hits. Yeah, Blue RC will hold you in place. Hold on. You don't get to go anywhere for a minute. Let me land this damage. Let me get that going. Okay, swipes away at him. I like it. Comes in with the vortex. Ooh, okay, bursts away. I'm done. I don't want to deal with it no more. A lot of these double jumps in neutral kind of trying to play above Ram so that you can get the opportunity to Bandit Revolver down if you want, or Bandit Bringer down if you get it. But that can even be serious. Yeah, I like that. All right, the mix. Oh, blocks the super. Oh, yellow RC's it. Yeah, that's. Yeah, the white RC afterwards, he could have had the full punish, but he ends up getting the round anyway. So you know what? We don't. It ain't broke, don't fix it. You got the round. You're gonna be able to pull it through. Ooh, yeah, good anti-air. Catches him on the way down there. Not gonna let him ride the sword to the ground there. Ooh, that was barely outspaced. Not quite gonna go all the way through. No combo. Gets him in the corner though. This is where the pressure starts for Ram. Throws the sword. Now the one backed into the corner. Ram's got to try to fight a way out. Okay, I like the anti-air. Trades, but honestly leaves you in a better position overall. 2S, I thought that was going to be swiping through Cozy. Oh, the Shoryu comes in. He should be able to carry this all the way to the corner, but the wake up super keeping him honest. Say, all right, I may not have no invincible DPs, but I got some stuff. I got some stuff for your wake ups. All right, so 2-1 Ram lead, and potentially tournament round here. Life is on the line.
You like Sam? Sam's kind of guy.
Yeah. We don't discriminate around here. Going back to the Zonzo though. Had a good showing, honestly, in that Soul game, but trying to switch it up on him, trying to keep him on his toes. Unfortunately, this is a game that is all too familiar for Ram. Just getting you in the corner, locking you down. Oh, here it is. Okay, the burst gets the gold burst as well, so catches him with it. Can't be backing away too fast. Walker carries coast to coast here. Now we're in the pressure's on. Oh, the wake up super again. Oh, yeah, tried to jump out at the very end there. Oh, G Mizzle, that is not the right bracket. That is not the right bracket. I got you. Hold up. Understandable, G. I got you. There we go. There's the actual bracket. Apologies. Oh, catches him on the back dash as well. RC should be able to convert this into a wall break as well. Oh no, not quite. Leaves him in the corner though, which is arguably worse for Zato. Oh, and then just with run up with the grab at the end. There's so much pressure you're worried about, but ends up with the run up grab as well. Yeah, that 3-1. Zato gonna be able to close that one out. We're moving on in bracket. We actually got our next match up here for you. G Mizzle versus Botan.
We're training partners.
All right, we got G Mizzle Botan up next. We got three. Yes. Yeah. What's his tag again? Yeah. Okay, yeah. I did have it right. Wanted to make sure because I was not about to give the 3-1 over to the wrong guy. All right, but we got We got Leo versus Milia, and this is like, I feel like this is one of like the all-American matchups, right? It's like, oh, if you're Botan, you know, and you're playing Leo, sometimes, you know, you get to let Milia kind of run it. You know, you get to be like, oh man, Milia gets to do the mixes, you know, gets to start up all the mix options on Wake Up. But sometimes you just get to press Flash Kick, and you just get to be like, nah, I'm done. I don't want to play the game anymore.
Get to see some more Leo on stream.
Yeah, there's tournament life for both these players. So one of the characters will be falling here. I'm a Ram main. I don't know what shoes are so explain it to me like I'm from another planet.
I knew someone was gonna say it.
You know,
See, I knew nobody ever wants to see Ram with the right intentions.
yeah. Look, all I'm saying, Mongoose, is here's the thing. Do you know that mod that's out there where, you know, you put Jordans on Ram? Those things. Those that's what those are. I know normally in the game you only see them. Everyone kind of rocking boots in this game. Even honestly, even Leo kind of got the loafers on. Okay, I respect the double DP. Kind of locks him in the corner though. Yeah, Mizzle cooking a bit here. Gets the wall break. Pressure's going on. Ooh, doesn't quite get the grab input. All right, there we go. Now it's the mix and return. Yeah, that's what you gotta do. Woo! Yeah, I think he tried to grab it there, but he got a dust input instead. Ooh. Oh. I think that should be dead. He should be able to kill off that. Oh, yes, sir. That's going to be the round. A nail of biter in the end. But that's what these characters do. They knock you down and they make you deal with everything that comes afterward. Here's your list of consequences. You're going to go through them all real quick. Strong over at literally a decent amount of length of the corner. Ooh, good counter hit there. Oh my gosh, the hardest call out on the flash kick. 6B as well. Oh, answering back in strong. Let me tell you something. The perfect to answer back. These some gamers. They don't want to go out like that.
This is guilty gear.
We got matches here. We got fighters. This ain't. Yeah, this is.
It's anything but.
They fighting for lives out here. Ooh, I like the flash. It gets read out there by G Mizzle though. Okay, all right. Starts going in. Tries to answer with the close S, checking in case he's going for the grab read there, but patience on the side of Lozon. Oh, and there it is. There's the opportunity you've been waiting for. Ray returned in with that jump H. Okay, catches him with the wing. Kind of says, "Let me take you under my wing real quick. Let me show you some stuff." Oh, comes down as well. Might be able to kill off this. Should be able to get wall break. Not quite. Yeah, gets the sweeper, but not much damage as you might expect. Wall kind of breaking a little bit earlier. Oh my gosh. Oh, now it's your opportunity. First is on the table. We're back to the same. This was round one. This is a return. Oh, okay, I like it. Oh, okay, throwing out the projectiles, just forcing you to jump. Ooh, over burst! That was one hit away from burst, and he is instantly going to use it, but no, not quite able to close it out. Botan is going to be able actually, I'm sorry, excuse me, G Mizzle is going to be able to close that out over Botan. A close game one. So you know we got plenty of scrapping left in store. Oh, I like that. Great burst read there. Should be able to get a lot of damage off for it. Oh yeah. She flourishing. Yeah. She got hair for days. She flourishing on you. Yeah, they're so risky. You have to be so careful. Super might just be able to close that one out. Not quite. Oh, he just goes right through. That was Leo laying down, and the car goes right over his head. The wheel, he's looking up at it, dodging the bullet there. These are PC matches. Shout out to local host providing. Oh, and okay. Now it's the Botan show. Now we in the corner. Oh, I've seen this combo before. I've seen that combo before.
Right there.
Let me tell you something. Botan ain't dropped that yet. Botan ain't dropped that one yet. That's consistency, baby. That's training mode.
I'm in the lab.
Yes, sir. Pressure. Oh, great dash out there. Just slipping right through. Oh, this really do be Harry Houdini right now. Slipping right through that one. Milia all the way out there. Ooh. Projectile just gets the pressure going. Ooh, and like everything about that attempt. All right. I don't know if Milia will have burst on the table. 60 though. Yeah, catches him just being too slow. Pressure's on. Jumps out. Woo! This could be really bad. Almost into super. Beautiful timing for Botan, and it will kill. 1-1. That was, and you know what I like about that is Botan probably could have gone for like one more hit in the combo, but recognized that burst was coming off the table. Immediately just goes for super. Says, I'm not gonna give you the chance. Oh yeah, that is Leo's like best super right there. It can wall break from across the screen. It can do your laundry. It does a lot of things. Let me tell you. And you know what is important to this matchup is that Leo's DP is actually a flash kick. It's a charge motion. So when Milia is going for cross-ups, you don't really mess up the inputs as much of your opponent by trying to get them to bite early. Yeah, you gotta keep them honest. You gotta, you can't let Milia do what you want because she will eviscerate you for it. Oh, okay, I like that. Oh, I like that. That's a good mix right there. Yeah, projectiles coming in, so you're already thinking about blocking one side. Just gotta get that cross up afterwards. The Locky 2 special. No, we're coining that one. Cameraman definitely on Botan's side here. Oh, runs up right for the grab. Burst is available, but honestly, I don't think Milia can survive that many more hits. Maybe looking to dish in a few of his own. Cashes in on the super. Exactly. Just don't get hit. Oh, okay, burst it. He wants the round. Yellow R2, they wait. Oh, yeah, there it is. Great patience from Botan. Just waits for the dash in, drops that DP. And 1-2. Flash, live and die by the Flash Akiku. Right now, it definitely feels like Botan's living for it. Great run-up grab. Okay, I like the pressure. Get the burst. Gotta get off that. Oh, there it is once again. Yeah, and you can really feel the pressure when he starts getting you in the corner. He doesn't need the mix-up options anymore. He just the strongest overhead. Oh man, that's not how you want to go down. But if you are Botan, you're potentially putting G-Mizzle on his last legs here. Already in the corner. Trade is fine for you. Oh, the grab whip. Yup. Oh, great patience there from G-Mizzle. Should be able to get this one to a decent amount of conversion. Oh, yeah, the double overhead. And it does. Should be a death off this combo, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's going to be the death. Fighting for his life right now. G-Mizzle holding on strong. Starts up with the side switch. Overhead. That's a lot of damage. Positive and with meter to burn. Ooh. Side switch again first. Oh, catches him with the trade. Great anti-air response from Botan. Will be able to take that one 3-1. Respectable showing from G-Mizzle. Honestly, I really liked a lot of the mix-up options, but Flash Kick just becomes such a huge threat when you're able to throw it out that much, and especially throwing out Flash Kick like that when when you're able to do, when you're not having to worry about like the side switch messing up your inputs, you can just kind of throw it out consistently, and it ended up being all to Botan's benefit. So Botan will be moving on in the bracket. Oh, and speaking of moving on in the bracket, we're gonna have Kiss Me Fu versus Botan up here next. Moving on along, moving bracket along here. Oh wait, no we don't.
Yeah.
It's D4C versus Botan. Yeah, D4C was the one. Oh. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Yeah, my phone's giving me a network error. Oh yeah, this is the loser's run.
If there's, you know, wheels you don't for anything, it's ripping and tearing.
Who dares to enter the mayhem?
Right. Here comes a daredevil. Now we got the run back for Botan, still moving along the losers bracket. Hope chat's enjoying the stream. If you guys are, just let me know. Let me know how you guys are enjoying the matches so far. Appreciate y'all coming out. Oh yeah.
Zato 1.
We're here for the people.
Leo Whitebag.
Can I just say I hate Twitch smiley face? What is that?
Yeah.
That's like a
Yeah, no, I
How you
feel.
gonna have godlike emotes and then that's your smiley face?
Well, I mean, maybe that's like the point, right? It's like, oh man, you know what? That's gonna be my first.
No, I get it. The smiley face being bad, it enhances the rest.
Duel 1.
That's gonna be my first emote. I'm gonna make a smiley face emote. Oh, and here we go, starting things off right. Oh, okay, gets in. I like the grab there. Honestly, that might have even been a tech grab attempt. Oh, right back again. Say, hold on, I got another one. There's more in the tank. Oh, that's the response you need. Catches with the low. First off. Oh, that is not the raw super you're looking for. Oh, catches it with the overhead, carries it away. I don't think this will wall break from here, but yeah, gets corner pressure still. Yeah, tries to run out. Oh my gosh, these flash kicks. Woo! Yeah, catches with the low. The pressure strings from Botan, just so many little catches that will knock you down and eventually just kind of wear you down. So, but now we got corner pressure. This is where Ram starts to shine. Full combo, super right away. Just get the damage, get the positive meter going. Oh my gosh, catches again, goes right under him. And in the moment of trying to recover from the scramble, eats a DP for it. Not quite gonna burst just yet. Wall break of his own, so now Botan keeping things alive. Burst off the table, so Ram just gonna have to deal with one bar left to go. Up, and we quite get out. Counter, yeah, the double counter. That is, everyone knows that is the special. No, yeah, burst that off immediately. Botan wants to play for the round. Wants to try to get this game. Does not want to go to a round 3. Got full meter, so has opportunity. Ooh, good blocks and just blocks. Yeah, challenges.
Duel 3.
Exactly right. You don't want to start getting gassed on your way when you're on the higher end of losers bracket, and the matches become that much more important. But every match is for your life right now. Yeah, Botan is running in on him. Okay, let's him in. Oh, that's gonna be a decent amount of damage for you. Oh no, just drops the combo, but it doesn't matter. Gets another one. Just pick up a new one, you know? Yeah. You got 2 swords for a reason. Oh, that's a great challenge. Beautiful stuff from Botan as they secured game 1. we'll see where things. Yeah, go for it. We'll see where things go from here.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
See how these matches go. Oh, say, get that away from me. Say no dusting right here. Y'all gonna need a broom if you want to dust like that, but immediately baps him off. Playing neutral from here. Oh, okay, I like that. Catch up with the jump K. Not quite gonna get the conversion off that. A lot of these flips coming out from Kiss Me Food. I like that as an option actually. Carries up, and away to the corner. Good son. Doesn't opt for the super. I'm actually a little surprised. Oh, I like that. Oh, that's why you held the meter. I was gonna say, I was over here like, oh man, surprised you didn't go for the super, you know, get the extra pressure going. We had plans. Kiss Me Foo had plans. Yeah, I was ready for the mix option. Okay, I like that. Challenges off the second counter that time. Now pressure's on, keeping him in the corner, keeping him locked down. I like the grab. Tries to get out with a grab of his own, doesn't quite make the distance. Projectile, just kind of keeping him on it. Oh my gosh, the flip into RC flip. Oh, this might just be death off this. Has meter for the super as well. Oh, doesn't need it. Just breaks the wall. That's going to be 1-1. Kiss Me Foo answering back with a game of his own.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves...
Oh, we letting the intros rock. No, we not. I lied. We were thinking about letting the intros rock, but we got matches to play. We got places to be. We got bursts to get off the table. Who comes down with it? Okay, I like the drop kick. I like the drop kick there. Kind of covers the entirety of backdash, so you don't need to be too worried about it. Ooh. Sticking the stanky leg out there. Sometimes you get the stank. Well, oh, I like that challenge. Now it's the blender. How long can you keep him in here? Although this gets kind of where it's scary. A lot of that meter can easily be converted. Oh! The counter off the yellow RC. Slam him to the ground. Welcome to NBA Jam. Botan is the star. That's the dunk. This is Dunk Master Leo right now. Up, away, full damage for the corner combo. Yes, sir. I'll take that away. Now Botan does have rounded in, so he doesn't need to worry about bursting or anything. Oh, good block. Tries to get that punish in, but that punish is so slow. Has meter to burn, but it should just be a wall break off of it. Yeah, got burst, got meter to burn, so don't be afraid to use it. Oh, the flash kick, beautiful stuff. Oh, I actually think Botan was waiting for the burst there, just didn't end up blocking it. Oh, I like that. Just go for the call out. Yeah, just kind of pops the burst up. Oh, that should be death. Yeah, that's such a risky button to throw out. If you don't have the meter to RC that off immediately, that move is very punishable. That is 2-1 right now. Botan taking the lead, looking to make the losers run here.
So instead of Duel 1. Let's rock.
We'll see what Kiss Me Foo's got left up. You know, Kiss is all about the love, and we still got some love in the tank here. Let's see what we got. Ooh, okay. Good challenge. Got these counter hits. It goes straight in for the command grab. RC's off. That's going to be damage. That's going to be the wall break. Oh, catches him again. Oh, yeah. Ram, where are you going? Where are you going? Botan got you both on his mind right now. Let me tell you something. He'd be locking it down every opportunity he gets. Who the fuck is he got? But now it's looking like the Kiss Me show. Oh my gosh, yeah, gets the RC off. Yeah, you know what? You need the damage. You know, you gotta catch it full burst or something, people, but it's not probably not. Oh! I was gonna say ram combos are not the ones he really want to be bursting. I respect Botan for going for the round though. You know, just trying to close this one out. This is tournament life here for Kiss Me Foo, so Botan's able to close this out. Gotta just deal with the pressure. Don't have any real great options to try to fight back out of the first sword throw. Grabs, throws him back in the corner. Says, no, you gotta sit here. You gotta wait. You got more pressure for you. This is your regularly scheduled program. It's all day. There ain't no Nick at Night here to save you. This program going all day. Owen Tuesdays is here to stay, and looks like Botan is as. No, Botan's got a consistency. Oh, okay, 6P. Catches him with the low. Oh, it's the next hit that wins, but there's so much meter on Leo's side. Oh! Doesn't quite get it. Oh, the RC tries to get block up in time, but doesn't get it. We're going to a game 5, baby! We got more matches!
Mankind knew that they cannot change society.
Kiss Me Foo needs a little bit more than just a kiss right now. He needs a hug. He needs a good pat on the back. But it looks like what might be waiting for him is a firm handshake, and whether he got a smile on his face or a little bit of defeat in his eyes will remain to be seen. If Botan has anything to say about it. He gets carried away here. Ooh. That's going to be a lot of damage. Goes for the slam. Doesn't even opt for the super there. A lot of meter just to use for retreating. Ooh, that's a risky burst. He got a big hill to climb off that burst, but ooh, not quite gonna be able to get it. Now it's gonna be Botan. Their turn on having tournament life here. Let's see how we do. Oh, he catches with the low, bounces into the corner. Got good pressure. Oh, not quite able to get a response up in time. He goes for the projectile, gets pressured in. Okay. Oh, there's the super raw in the middle of that block string. Oh no, you can't. You can't be. There's nothing left. There's nothing left to be holding anymore. This is for all the marbles. There's no wake up supers anymore. It's all the pressure show. Last round, baby. Both players should have a burst on the table left. At least at some point during this, but it's yeah, Kiss Me Foo starting off strong. Getting a lot of distance towards the corner. Oh, that's going to be a lot of damage. Oh, the flash kick gets out of there. All right. Now what can you do off it? Botan's still going to try to make it into the range that Leo wants. Good projectile. Gives you at least a little bit of space. Oh, jumps preemptively. I like that. Goes for the challenge. Blue RC actually the only thing keeping Kiss Me Face safe there. Ooh. Goes for the full completion on the record, but has RC to get out. Oh, this might be death. Should be able to convert, and that will. Kiss Me Foo. With that last breath, will be able to close it out. Kiss Me Foo carries that one to the end. We got some game 5s for you, baby. All right, we are down to our top 3 players. Good stuff to Botan. Honestly, a great run through the losers bracket. A nail biter at the end. You can't ask for much more. All right, we got Tresh versus Kiss Me Foo. So this is going to be for 3rd place and a shot at taking on Reaper Meister back in the winner's side.
We're getting to the tip of the pyramid here, folks.
This is it. This is our final. This is for all the marbles right here. This. Well, yeah, you know, this is like a decent amount of marbles.
This is to play for the marbles.
Yeah. This is just king of the losers bracket right now. This is like, do you want to be king of the losers bracket, or do you want to be the guy? Do you want to be the person going up to face Reaper Meister again?
for those, you know, in stream, I am currently seeing we have our very own Reaper Marchers who's sitting in Grand Finals. They are at another station right now. They are practicing. They are ready for this.
Oh, you gotta keep it warm.
They are staying warm, all right? If you guys, you know, you're like, oh, these matches have been hot, just wait. We are going into the hot matches now. Like, if you thought you were seeing something, oh, you don't even know.
Oh, it's cold. Let me tell you something. It's cold right now. It's 52 degrees out. You gotta be staying warm. Here we go. Match 1, game 1.
Duel
Let's see the start off here. All right, I like it. Trash. Oh, trying to get in close. I like it. Jumps right over his head. Now we're in the corner. This is already a scary position to be in. Oh, I like that. Reads the empty jump into the grab. Converts with a grab of his own and a little bit of damage. Takes the wall break. Ooh, strong wake up super. Great job from Tresh not to throw out anything too committal. Is able to just block that and kind of bounce off. Comes in. Ooh, the blue RC almost puts him in a precarious position, but still a little bit of time to get some pressure going. Catches with the low. Oh, here comes. Just tip tapping away. Burst off. Oh my god. Great response from Tresh. Beautiful response just to throw out the dash, get the RC, get a distance, and now, oh my gosh, the first time we've been seeing that flip land, and it ends up being for a round. That's going to be Kiss Me through taking round 1, and now you don't have burst to play with for this round, but you got a decent amount of time to build it back up. And Tresh is looking to give him all of the damage to let him build that back up. Say, oh, you want your burst back? Hold on, let me help you real quick. Hold this damage. Corner as well, not quite able to convert off that combo, but the flip as well. Oh, I like that. Good response. Gets the trade, but not a terrible position to be in if you are, there's no meter left on the side of Ram. You'll be able to close that one out. Cost his burst, though. That is the downside of losing that first round, so Tresh gonna have to play this one without burst and already kind of feeling the effects. Yeah, this is all kicks. This is just Chun-Li right here. This is the power of not having shoes on. Oh, comes in. Yeah, beautiful blue RC. Gets the grab off of it. Oh, that might just be death. No, drops the combo. Oh, gets caught a couple times there. Just trying to jump, trying to get out of that pressure. Yeah, now Kiss Me Fu kind of taking Botan's energy, trying to channel it back in to get into that grand finals. Burst off immediately. Kiss Me Fu. Not afraid to just kind of spin the resources where he has to. Say, I don't want to deal with this Eno pressure. Grabs as well to get out of it. This is looking like experience in the matchup right here. Gets the wall break as well. Honestly, Ram builds meter so fast, so you really have to kind of be careful about letting positive. Once you get positive like that, there's so much time to be building that meter, getting pressure going, and it just converts you to so much damage. Wake up super. It's so many wake up supers, and you gotta keep them honest, Once a floor 10 goblin, always a floor 10 goblin. Let me tell you something. The Groblins are here. Absolutely not. You can't let them run away with it. That's just Twitch. We just got Minecraft. But you know what we definitely got? We got Tresh fighting back hard. Ooh, yeah, this is a scary situation. Good jump out. Just a little bit of pressure. Yellow RC. Yeah, you really just kind of want to end that pressure. Ooh, burst off immediately. Alright, you gotta be able to block one of the mixes here. Ram, no sword, so decent. Ooh, tries to catch with the pressure. Good blue RC to escape. Now Tresh just needs to find a way back in, but it looks like it's going to be Kiss Me Fu with the first opening. Oh, comes in, gets the low. What's the mix? Oh, the frame trap. Yeah, you got to be careful about challenging that button. 1-1. You know Tresh wants that rematch. You know how close that game was. Tresh absolutely wants to try to make that way back in. Flying back in, speaking of. That's the true spiral arrow right there. Yeah, honestly, just great calls from Kiss Me Fu to be able to get out of Ino's pressure. First off, no sword, great call out. Immediate combos into super, not gonna give him a moment to breathe. And I like the adjustment that we're seeing from Tresh, where this should be death.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's wall break off that. Stole that one from the jaws of defeat. And I was going to say, that is sort of like the hard part is once you get hit by a couple wake up supers, in the back of your mind, you're always thinking, oh, there could be another one. There always could be more. And so you see Tresh throwing out a lot of the music notes, just trying to play in respect of that. But the pressure is just not as strong off of notes that you want to be able to get in. You want to be able to have more mix-up options that you're leaving on the table because of things like that. Yeah, burst. That's for your life right there. In. Ooh, combos into super immediately. Yeah, could have gotten a little bit more damage in the corner if it was available, but yeah, I think that was just dead to Chip right there. Yeah, Chip not here, unfortunately, but could be if you were a Chip player watching at home. Australia? Chip Kingdom. Yeah. Yeah. We can get away with that. Oh, I was gonna say if he comboed the super, he might have been able to kill, but goes for the RC. Oh, doesn't quite get up there for the grab. Oh, all right, combos in the super. Now, yeah, just challenges, just throws out. That's a fair button to throw out at that point. You know, you're not dead off that challenge. So 2-1 over to Tresh, looking to set himself back up. Oh, they're coming in with that electric slide. And let me tell you something, her music, electric. Oh, the burst, a little bit too high. Oh, comes in, slides. Great bait on the burst, just lets him kind of hang himself there. Throws out the Rekka. White, Ooh. What's the mix? Comes in with overhead. Good challenge out of Kiss Me. Combos directly into super, just wants to cash in on all the damage, but it's not enough. Tresh is ready. Tresh is throwing out that stroke. You're not gonna let him get away with this. All right. This time a little bit more respectful. Kiss Me Fu opts to kind of give him the space in the air. Ooh, it's again free tech. Ah, that was a heavy stroke. Can't challenge off that one right away. All right, goes for the RC, resets the pressure. Beautiful patience out of the side of Kiss Me Fu, and it pays off in dividends. 100%. This one out. Ran has meter. So I gotta use it. You can't throw that button out without RC. Ooh, but that's gonna be it. Kiss Me Fu fighting for his life right now. This is his last round. Tresh has potentially another game to play with if he wants it, but you know he just wants to get back to Reaper. He wants to fight that May again. Goes for even a challenge off that. The last hit of the Rekka catches him. This could be a lot of damage. There's no burst on the table until after the wall break. Oh, the rawest burst. The rawest burst. Oh my goodness, let me tell you. We're going to a game 5. Ladies and germs. We got... Oh, what a block. I think that might have just been walking too far forward, but it was a beautiful block on that burst. And that's going to mean it's off the table. Combos into super. No, not quite. Holds on. I like that Kiss Me Fu actually holds. That's pretty consistent now. That's intentional. We're holding on to that. Yeah, this is a huge mountain to climb if you are Tresh, but not undoable. Not undoable. You got a little bit of blocking left to do. Oh, okay. Gets the pressure. RC's off. Okay. Yeah. And now burst off burst on the table for Kiss Me Fu still. So, oh my gosh, and getting full meter off that. That is such a rough position to be in. combos all the way to the wall. Yeah, but at 40%, it's so difficult. Ooh. Oh, that's it. That's going to be it. Oh, Kiss Me Fu battling back from the 2-1 disadvantage. Yeah. That's going to be it. It's going to all come down to this. Reaper Meister able to knock out Trash. But honestly, good stuff from Trash. Taking third here at the first 0 Tuesdays. And now it's going to be Ram versus May. Of course, it had to come down to the top 3 characters in the game. But you know what? We accept that around here. And this is where it all comes down. And so so we will have to see a bracket reset out of Kiss Me Fu if we want to go the distance and take this tournament.
Let me tell you, this has been crazy. I would not have expected the bracket to play out in this way, but oh my god.
Yeah, we've got some good matches. We got some nail biters, especially towards the end. I feel like definitely from like top 5 onward, we've had consistently really good matches.
They cannot change society.
And now it all comes down. Yeah. So Reaper, of course, does have the advantage being on the winner's side. But we'll see. Kiss Me Fu starting off strong, getting the first hit, first opening. Puts the pressure on, gets to the corner. All right. Ooh, okay. Backs off, tries to see if he can bait out a grab. I like the first hit, just retain corner pressure. It's not damage that you're worried about. It's just about retaining that positive position. Catches again. All right, keeps him there. Keeps him locked down. Yeah. Good burst just says, all right, I'm done. Especially with that much risk gauge built up already, you will feel it the second you get hit by anything substantial. So that's a great anti-air, just keeping him at a distance. RC, yeah, that should be the first round. Kiss Me Fu starting it off, opening up first round here. Okay. I like that. Tries to come in with the jump toss, doesn't quite connect. And in the moments where you try to pick up, yeah, and you know, what a lot of it feels like so far is, what it felt like a lot of that round especially was Kiss Me Fu kind of letting Reaper go for like the first button, and once it whiffs, knowing he can challenge, saying don't try to pick it up, accept that you whiff, and if you want to challenge, I'm gonna eat up the counter hits. Yep. Yeah, that is the corner of pain. Answering back with a perfect, saying, all right, hold on. Yeah, I'm in winners for a reason. Let me show you some stuff. Ooh, the block on the burst, the read for the raw burst. Oh, and now you don't got burst. Now you're oh my gosh, he goes for one of his own.
Let me make it even real quick.
We just throwing out them bursts. We don't need them around here. We're here for the slugfest. Maybe we wanted the burst. Hold on, maybe we wanted the burst here. Oh, I like that, the double jump. Okay, yeah, you get out of the pressure at least. Oh, he's dead off this. All right, we're going to last round here. Don't let him run. Don't let him hide. Kiss Me Fu absolutely wants to try to get it going here. You know, 2-0 helps he carry towards. No, he wants to get up a champion. He wants to rise from that seat with his fist held high. And it looks like he might have the opportunity. Great block on the burst. Should be able to? No, not quite gonna kill off that. So close though. Will it kill? This is for you. Oh, and there it is. 2-0, potentially staring down the barrel of a reset.
Duel 1.
Kiss Me Fu trying to bring this one home. Unless Reaper has anything to say about it. Burst off the table already. No, you can't. Gets the command grab. This is gonna be. Oh yeah. Ooh. Yeah, this is where the pressure starts. Ooh, great jump out. Quite get there. Oh, the super not quite. Oh, great RC, beautiful reaction from Reaper to be able to recognize. Okay, he's gonna go for the burst. He just doesn't want to deal with pressure anymore. I'm just gonna RC out, block the burst. Oh, and that's a huge hit. RC as well should be able to carry pretty far into the corner. We'll see. Oh, the greatest backdash, challenging a lot. Beautiful cross up with the jump dust. You have to wait long enough for the jump dust to get the side switch aimed the right way. But once it is, you get the hit, you get the damage, and now you might be able to get on the board here. Beautiful counter hit. Okay. Oh, great swipe out there. They're sword characters. These are just sword characters. Oh, corner we go. Oh, beautiful burst timing ends up with Reaper in the corner. The record takes the damage. Are we gonna see finish? All right, yeah, just burst it off. Reaper wants to play for this round. All right, spending all the meter there off that wake up super. One more hit. Beautiful RC. Beautiful grab. I like the just bait with the low RC. You're expecting a million things. The one thing you're not expecting, the Kai special. Run up and hit him with a grab. Yeah. Yeah. You got you. 2-1, Kiss Me for still opportunity, but not looking to make it easy for him at all. Riebermeister. I like that. Catches it, not quite able to get a combo off of it, but just keeping him checked up. Corner pressure grab, gonna get punished out there. Ooh. I think if the explosion didn't actually get him, I think the slam would have killed him. Now it's your turn. Oh, this is a lot of damage, a lot of pressure. Catches him with the jump dolphin. Oh, let's go! Oh my gosh, the scramble at the end. Gismifu doing an S-tier job of picking up all these scrambles. Any scramble situation he seems to be the benefactor of. And it's paying dividends for him in the rounds to come. No, and this is grand. There's no mistakes left to make, baby. Keeping the corner pressure. Oh, I like that. Blocks the anti-air, expects it coming in, and gives him the respect. Says, all right, I'm gonna have to block here. Gets the RC. Oh, doesn't quite dash under for the side switch. Gets the side switch in the end, but with a little bit of extra damage having to be tagged on for it. That's not what you're looking for. That's going to be a lot of damage, a lot of pressure. Good catch. I think actually Riebermeister wanted. Oh, that should be death, right? Yes, sir. And there we are. We got one round left for Kismifu to bring it to a true grand finals. Meanwhile, Riebermeister's trying to hold on to this one. He wants to close it out here. He does not want to have to play another best of 5. Oh yeah, 100%. Unfortunately, Kismifu said, you want undefeated? You're gonna have to hold on. You're gonna have to hold on to this a little bit longer. Oh my gosh. There it is, the reset. So we have one more best of 5, the true grand finals. It all comes down to this. And this is what it comes down to. This is the last opportunity for both players. Starting off strong, the burst, not quite gonna get any value, and a good punish from Kismifu to start things off right. Full meter positive, in a great position to be in if you are Kismifu. Oh yeah, and this is a great first round if you are Kismifu. All right, cancels out. And we've seen that a couple times. Yeah, good. Yeah, and that just felt like Reaper not quite ready to deal with that option. It's a double cancel, and he was able to get out of the way, but is he able to get the punish off afterwards? Reaper's gonna need to find some answers here, and it looks like his answer is to put Baby in the corner and just keep him there. Just say, all right, hold on, Ram, you're gonna have to deal with some pressure for a bit. Oh, this might just be death. Combo to, no, doesn't need the super. Beautiful stuff. It's 1-1. They want to be the first on the board. You want to have that breathing room, that advantage to carry through. Oh yeah, there ain't nothing left. This is, every game is as important as it possibly can be right now. Oh, beautiful, beautiful tick throw. Goes off a grab. Walrus gets the pressure going. This is where the fuzzies come in. Beautiful 6B says, I'm not dealing with the pressure anymore. Should be able to RC off. Yeah, that was a pure block stream. That was just from coast to coast. Oh, beautiful block on the RC. Not quite able to kill off of it, but the slide catches the backdash.
Reaper goes up 1-0.
Reaper lets that one rip. 1-0 for Reaper. And there ain't no winners anymore. There ain't no winners anymore. Reaper's here to play. Reaper's here to finish his food. He's not letting it go. Beautiful, beautiful burst. Gets a full meter off of it. But it's all about how Kiss Me Fu ends up using that meter. And will he have the opportunity? He's dead off this. Yes, it is. That's just death. That's just made damage in the corner. Beautiful stuff. And that cost Kiss Me Fu his burst as well. If Reaper's able to close it out this round, he won't have an opportunity for another burst. And it looks like all the pressure is on. Just keeping him honest with those dolphins. Oh, beautiful 6B. Locks him back into the corner. Oh, that was a huge swing. I don't think he should be able to kill off this, but it's going to be a ton of damage. Burst back on the table, though, from keeping this one going long enough. All right, full meter. Oh, the dust. I don't think he can quite kill off this combo. Oh, yeah, it doesn't have the dust combo unlocked. That might come back to bite him. Woo. There we go. Reaper now 2-0.
It ain't over till it's over.
That's definitely how it is. Reaper's got to hold on to this one with his life if he wants to close this one out. 2-0 lead is nice, but it ain't the game. It ain't the tournament. We'll see if Reaper's able to close it out in the end. Jumping away, just trying to get up and away. All right, I like the first. Gives you a great position. Beautiful timing on the burst there as well from Reaper. He's able to just wait him out. Kiss Me Fu is waiting for it. He's trying to scout out the burst, but Reaper's able to find it in the end. Now pressure on the other end of the stage. All right. 100%. Oh, kick in, but with the blue RC, he tried to challenge anyway, but didn't quite end up the benefactor. Oh, the grab is so huge. Now it's all oh my gosh, the meaty ends up whiffing. It's a vegan burger. There ain't no meat in it. Oh, catches him with the up dolphin. Oh, this is just a scramble. This is just pure scramble. Oh my gosh, he comes in with the grab. Oh! Okay, so there were so many things that happened there. There was supposed to be a white RC somewhere in there, but unfortunately, he didn't end up getting it. He got the blue RC. So when Reaper was waiting, holding down back for the waiting for the block, it never came. And then at that point, everyone's just trying to pick up the pieces. Everyone's just looking for an opportunity to try to make this happen. Oh, beautiful dodge on the burst. Oh, this might be death here. Yeah, gets the pressure reset. Stabs him with it, jabs him with that anchor, just says nope.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Yeah, this is potentially Kiss Me Fu's tournament life, but he does not want to go quietly into that night. He is willing to fight for it. Giving a lot of respect over to Reaper right now, and Reaper's kind of reaping the benefits. Catches him with an up dolphin as well. Flying in here, gets pressure going. Oh, and Kiss Me Fu's playing a little... Ooh, it feels like Kiss Me Fu's playing a little bit scared, giving him a little bit too much respect, maybe. But now they're just flying around each other. Oh, there's the first solid hit. Pressure is on. This should be a decent amount of damage. Goes for the super. Oh, not quite. Still holding on to that meter. Still holding on to that potential RC. Blue RC back in return. Say, no, I don't want to deal with it. I know you're going for his damage. Runs up straight for the raw burst. Gets the anti-air, but it's a trade. Not quite going to let him out. Oh, the counter hit is so huge. He's going to be able to hold on up this. Oh, the burst was there, but not quite in time. Kiss Me Fu holding on to his life. It is 1-2. Reaper Meister with the lead, but how long will that last? We got a match here. Oh, that's exactly how you want to start, right? the trade counter hits off the start. That's exactly what you expect out of a match like this. Yeah, I like the high sword throw. Just keeps him down. Says, nope, no jumping just yet. You got to sit here and deal with the mix. Oh, and now we should be able to push into the corner. Great 6P. Oh, the meaty ends up missing. So many vegan burgers. We're going vegetarian out here. Oh, 100%. There is. Oh, all right, here we go. Yeah, keeping him in the corner, keeping him honest. Wrist gauge building up, the command grab. That should be death. No, holds onto the burst. I like the respect out of Kiss Me Fu. Let's see if it ends up paying off. And now it's your turn. Oh, there it is. That's a huge amount of damage. That's gonna be a huge pressure. No, drops the combo. Has to block Dolphin. Good reactions. That was so huge from the side of Kiss Me Fu to be able to secure that round. Has burst advantage as well. The patience for holding onto his burst pays off in the end. Catches with the low as well. Kiss Me Fu is looking for a game 5. Oh, there's the wake up super. Great call out on the challenge. Says, I've seen this once before. I got hit by it last time. Oh my gosh.
Game 5.
That was an all momentum Kiss Me Fu round. The kiss. Oh.
Reaper Meister is going to have to put a wall in front of that if he wants to stay.
Yeah, it's about putting a cork on all of that pressure. That's just the momentum flowing out from Kiss Me Fu here, and it doesn't look like it's ending anytime soon. I know Dolphins may like to go with the flow, but the flow is definitely flowing in favor of Kiss Me Fu. He's gonna find their RC as well, keeping the combo going to the corner. All right. Oh, the challenge! Now it's all the side switch. Look at the damage off this combo. RC just gets jabs off of it. Oh, beautiful reaction. He should be able to kill off this. No, not quite. Oh, the grab whips. Oh, now it's a scramble again. Rekka. Oh, this might just be death. That's going to be round 1 going over to Kiss Me Fu. Reaper now, first time being faced with his tournament life. Will he be able to close this out? Or will we be going to last round? Kiss Me Fu trying to just keep him in, checking him with these lows. Back into the corner, challenges out with the Dolphin, challenges out again. Reaper not going quietly off this one. It's really a question of if Kiss Me Fu is willing to commit the burst. He is. He will commit that into the round. Gets a clear hit. Reaper battling back hard. He's slowly but surely whittling away. Okay, yeah, gonna have to RC off of it. You can see how slowed down the neutral became. Nobody wants to whip button. Nobody wants to do anything, but this is gonna be Reaper taking the round. Last round, it all comes down to this. It couldn't end any other way.
Couldn't make this up.
It had to end like this. Last round, first 0 Tuesdays, and it's the game 5 reset nail biter. There's nothing left. You got to be able to spin it all here. Burst is off the table. We'll see if Reaper's able to close this one out. Oh, that's going to be a pressure opportunity. Now in the hands of Kiss Me Fu. Even goes for the reset. That's going to be damage. How much? Oh, doesn't opt to complete the combo. Now it's going to be all Reaper's turn. Will you be able to capitalize off of that mistake? Goes in for the grab. Burst is on the table. Yeah, good. Oh, complete raw burst. It's full meter on both sides. We know they're going for it. This could be dead. No, doesn't go for the RC. Oh my gosh, the challenge is, oh, that's it! The scramble at the end, but Owen Tuesdays, your first champion of Owen Tuesdays, will go to the side of Kiss Me Fu. What a game end. They're just, that last minute, you could feel the pressure on their hearts. You could see the cracks in the soul as that last game rings out. Beautiful stuff from Kiss Me Fu. Beautiful stuff as he is able to take a bow. You can just see, just breathe it in. You got the game in. Kiss Me Fu, first champion of Owen Tuesdays, battling back from loser's bracket, gets the reset. Game 5, last round nail biter. How do you feel?
I won?
You won?
Oh, shit.
You won. That's it. No, that is it, my friend. You won in pure shock. Thank you all for tuning in. This has been the first of the weeklies for Owen Tuesdays, and what a game it has been. He's got words for the people. Kiss Me Fu. Speak to him.
I have Nago flip chart.
He's got the Naga. I feel it. We all feeling it right now. Thank you all for tuning in. I have, of course, been your host, Dr. No. It's been a pleasure to host for you all. Hope y'all have enjoyed the show. We will be back next week. Can you hit Alt Tab for me? Hit Alt Tab. Yeah. Not keyboard, I think. Oh, plug it in, yeah. Thank you all again for tuning in. It has been one of those ones. All right, thank you all for tuning in. We will close out the stream and be back next week for more Owen Tuesdays content.